Hello sweet beans, my name is Soleil and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing my June bullet journal spread, and this is a shining armor, knight in shining armor I guess, theme. I always have vintage bullet journal spreads and this is no different. I have a very similar style every month because it's what works for me and I absolutely love it. So first we're going to look through all of the photos that I saved and printed out from Pinterest. All of these are on my Pinterest boards and are just images that I found that I love, so I include them and print them out for my spreads. And then at the top you can see all of the printed out posters of movies and TV shows and book covers of books. So we're going to get started. You might notice if you check out on my page, depending on when you're seeing this, that I am very behind on sharing my bullet journal spreads. So I figured I would first share the most relevant one of the month of June for 2024, and then go back and share all of the other months that I'm very behind on sharing with you, just in case you enjoy watching these, seeing different setups come together, hear about the different TV shows, movies, and books that I've consumed recently, but otherwise they're just going to be completely out of order, and that's perfectly fine. So now we're kind of in the full spring of summer, if that makes any sense. I am so excited for my apartment's pool to be opening, for the warmer weather, even though I do not fare well in the heat. My body is just not made for that. I am made for the winter. I'm made for the cold. I would so much rather be putting on more layers and getting cozy than sweating everything out of my body. But I'm still excited about the summer. It's gonna be nice. I can't wait to go outside more, to go on more hikes, to go on all these adventures I have planned. I just need to make time for them because there's only so much time in the day and only so much time on the weekends. And I have so many hobbies that I want to catch up on as well. I haven't made polymer clay earrings in a hot second, and I want to make a bunch of summer themed ones, especially since the polymer clay cutters that are they're basically like cookie cutters, but it's for clay. I mean, you could use it on whatever you want, but don't use your cookie cutters on clay and then use them again on cookies, or vice versa, because you do not want to be eating polymer clay. But I digress. All of the two main polymer clay cutter companies that I follow are releasing all of their summer designs, and I really want to get back into creative activities and make some more summer themed earrings. So I'm looking forward to doing that soon. Hopefully, we'll see when I actually have time for it, but I will make time because I love my hobbies. Then there's just so many smaller, regular air dry clay crafts that I've been wanting to do. Some really fun little home makes and dishes that you can make at home. I mean, all of that just sounds so lovely. So right now I'm working on my books read and books to read spread. I actually read 2 books in the month of May. One of them was a short story, but the other one was Abby Jimenez's Just for the Summer, and then the other one was a short story by Abby Jimenez. I absolutely loved Just for the Summer. We are currently still reading it for my book club. I still need to add all of my thoughts into the discussion because I actually read this within 2 to 3 days, which was insanely fast, and that's how I usually read all of my Abby Jimenez books, insanely fast. This story was absolutely amazing. If you've read anything by Abby Jimenez, I just love how she writes characters. I love how realistic they are and how they all have problems and things that they're going through, and they're not perfect cookie cutter people, and I love that about it. I love that about her work. So for this next month, I have a couple books that I'm wanting to read, including Son of Blood and Ruin by Marley Lares. That is the book club pick for the Mythologists, the other book club that I run. and I'm currently about 65% through that one. I'm not loving how it's written. I think overall the plot is fascinating, but just the way that it's written, it feels so random. All the things that are happening, it feels so jumbled. It feels like things weren't really planned out, and just random things keep popping up, and all these twists that don't really make sense are happening. So that one's kind of bumming me out. But I will be reading that. Then I think the next month's pick for the Romantics Book Club, which is the romance book club that I run, will be Funny Story by Emily Henry. This is a huge release in my anticipated releases for this year, and I'm really looking forward to reading that. Now let's talk about some of the movies and TV shows that I watched and I'm looking forward to watching. So I watched Challengers, absolutely loved it. It was great. Then I rewatched Shrek 2. I also watched, on the plane back from my trip to Scotland, I watched Unfrosted. It's like the over-dramatized story of Kellogg's Pop-Tarts. I did not like how it was done. It was like supposed to be silly and like way over the top, but I didn't enjoy it. I watched Rush, finally, which is about Niki Lauda and Formula One, and it was so good. Loved it. I watched Mother of the Bride. Did not like that one. It was cringy and weird. I rewatched Phantom Menace on the big screen. Loved it, of course. The Idea of You, did not enjoy it. I felt like they had absolutely no chemistry. Then I watched Ricky Stenicki. It wasn't as funny as I was expecting. I thought there would be more. I watched Hereditary with my partner. It was pretty good, even though I don't like horror movies, but this one was good. The Roast of Tom Brady, I just didn't connect with some of the humor. And then lastly, I watched The Fall Guy, which was 5 stars, a new favorite movie. Loved it. And I saw Drive Away Dolls, which I was looking forward to, but it was whack. So yeah, those are just some of the things I've been enjoying watching, reading this past month. Please let me know down below what you've read or watched in this last month and what you're looking forward to reading or watching next month. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Bye!